Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kristen and this is Growing Zone 9B. So I am actually ready to go out on the water. You can see I have my bathing suit on, but I came out and I started checking everything out. We have some beautiful plumerias growing right now. They're all over this plant. I love the way that they smell. It's absolutely wonderful. But what I wanted to show you guys is this is how it happens. Is since I have people coming over, I've already been up in the papayas. You can see they've been cleaned. I've been over there, they've been cleaned. So I obviously didn't do it by myself because those papayas are pretty tall, so my fiance was helping me with that. But the tomatoes are just rolling in right now. And this is a blessed year for tomatoes. I have learned as a gardener that sometimes you have to just be grateful for the abundance that you have. Some years are really good in tomatoes and some years are not. I've definitely gone through an entire season and not gotten one tomato plant to actually survive. It's either been attacked by aphids or other bugs. So, and be blessed by what is coming in the garden. So far, I have already picked an entire bucket full of tomatoes, which that's a blessing. And as you guys can see, I still have, you can see back here, there are just more tomatoes back here that I have got to get to. I'm actually glad that I started planting these stagnant, like, you know, I was staggering, not stagnant, but I was staggering these out. And so you can see I have a ton of green tomatoes all over these plants. And this is a completely separate bed from the bed that's way over there. So let's go look at that. Look, I have some basil coming up over here. These are the tomatoes. So I mean the potatoes and tomatoes. There's new tomato plants coming up. That's why I said this is the year for tomatoes. I have tomatoes back here. I was already picking on them. These aren't quite ready yet. You can see they need a little bit more time. I was over there in that area picking more tomatoes. I planted some additional squash over here. You can hopefully see back over there. We've got to get over there. In that area, I have tons of more tomatoes coming in. So I'm going to have to empty this bucket out. And yeah, see, like this tomato is crossing over the pathway. I'm going to have to get another tomato cage and put this in a tomato cage. There's sweet potatoes starting to take over that side of the bed. And that's what I said, like sometimes I plant stuff and you know what, the Lord blesses me with something outside of what I had pretty much anticipated. So I will tell you this, I had put in a bunch of beans back here on this backside and they are getting severely attacked by the aphids. I went ahead and sprayed them this morning. Hopefully you guys can see the damage. The aphids are on there. I've got a ton of aphids back here. They're just making it completely black, the plant. Something's attacking the squash. Oh look, there is a squash bug right there. So I need to kill that squash bug because it's, oh my god, there's like, no, that's a ladybug. The other one is a squash bug. You got to be careful because I don't want to kill my ladybugs because my ladybugs actually eat the aphids, but this nasty squash bug, yeah, it's going to Jesus today because yeah, I can't have that. I got to get it off and kill it. Hold on. All right, so that squash bug is gone. I like to come out in the mornings just because I can tell you that in the mornings, the bugs are not moving as quickly, so it makes it so much easier for me to just go ahead and start we're starting to get a little bright out here. So it makes it so much easier for me to start getting rid of some of these bugs. Now, I think it's just beautiful that this tomato has been just arching itself completely from the bottom of the bed and then arching itself up all the way to the top of these cattle panels. These cattle panels are not, you know, they are not short by any means. See, there's more beautiful tomatoes. So we just take the blessings where we get them. This year is just going to be a beautiful year for tomatoes. I am going to go in probably not today, but because like I said, I've got friends coming over. We're gonna go out in the water. I just had to order Luna a new life jacket because my mom had given me a life jacket, which I'm super grateful for, but she is doing so well with her health because she had some health issues when she came to us, but she's doing so well with her health that she needs a larger jacket, and I'm actually okay with that. So I ordered her a new one. She was in a small and now she's in a medium. Oh, and here's the other issue. Look, we've got a squirrel problem, as y'all know. The squirrel attacked my pineapple. So I put 2 pineapple over there. I've got some compost that I need to turn under the beds. Some people do their compost like I have over here in that area where I'm doing the compost, which is fine. And then sometimes, like this bed, I know I'm gonna revamp, and I wasn't expecting to get the tomatoes that I have, and so I'm gonna go ahead and let this bush run wild. As you can see, it's just massive. It's pulling the cage over. The cage is completely sideways, and so I had planned on taking some of this compost and turning it under because it will feed the soil throughout the next growing season. Because what happens is we're coming down to our very hot summer months. July and August here in Zone 9B in Florida is one of our most hottest months, and I'm just going to tell you now, if you get anything to grow, then bless you, because it is a very difficult time for us because the plants are just getting beat by that UV and that sun, and they just can't stand it. It's just, it kills them back. So, oh my gosh, y'all, I got some carrots right now. Look, so we got some carrots in the bed. It looks like it might be a really nice carrot. I kind of want to wait because I have another family member coming in. I need to get that out, grass. I have another family member that's coming in out of town to surprise my mom for her birthday. This was something that she wanted to do. So my mom's having a big birthday, and so we're gonna have a birthday celebration here. She's got a big number coming up, and so my aunt, she's coming in from Georgia, and she's her sister, and so she said she wanted to come and be a part of my mom's little celebration, and so she will be heading down to surprise my mom. So I kind of wanted to keep this carrot, my carrot patch, until then, because I thought that that would be so lovely to be able to have some fresh carrots and some tomatoes. We're honestly going to do a fish fry, and down here in the south, listen, if you're a southern girl and have southern family, I'm just going to tell you now, we do things like you do in Louisiana. We live on the water, as you know, and gators are a big issue down here. And so the further south you get in Florida, which I'm going to tell you, we really skirt zone 9 or zone 10. We are very hot where we are, and I'm surprised we're not zone 10, if I'm being quite honest with you, because of our tropicalness and the heat and the humidity. I just would not be surprised if that happens in the future, that they start calling us zone 10, which would really kind of mess my channel up. But anyway, so we eat gator down here, gator tail. So my family likes gator, and so we are all coming out to have a big fish fry and gator, and we're going to be having some beautiful salad and some vegetables. We don't eat a lot of fried food around here, that is for sure. I personally am not a big fan of fried food, but you know, it's my family, it's my mom's birthday, and my family loves this. And when we get together and we have these type of family gatherings, sometimes we just go all out and we're doing it the Florida way. And you know, if you're a southern girl in the south, that could be a staple food. We'll definitely see how that goes. I might take you guys along on that, but that is a private thing that I like to do with my family, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I've got some more tomatoes to be getting. Here's what I said over here. You can kind of see them clustered up in there. So while it doesn't seem like a lot, maybe like just oodles and caboodles, I can promise you that there is definitely quite a bit of tomatoes going on in these beds. So I'm going to revamp these beds. I will take you guys along on that. I am not doing that today. I want to show you what it looks like here in the south to kind of put these beds to rest in the summer when our northern states are really producing. This is their time of year that they're really amping up and getting going and about to pull their harvest. For us down here in the south, we are actually toning down and we are getting ready for the next season, which will be what I would say are basically September, October harvest. Now there will be a couple of things in between there, so my videos may slow down a little bit just because we don't have a lot growing. I can see a bitter melon over here that's starting to take off. I will tell you, bitter melon can get very wild here. The squirrels like to eat them and they spread the seeds all over, and they can really become a prolific producer, but you have to like to eat it. And I've got some and they are very hard for me to consume, I will tell you that, even soaking them and following the proper practices of eating a bitter melon. So all right everyone, I didn't want to keep this video too long. Remember, as always, love one another, be kind, and I am going to go out there in the water and enjoy myself today as soon as I get finished picking down these tomatoes. And then this week we are going to be doing some more salsa because, like I said, I have family coming in and I need to get that ferment in because the ferment's going to be, for me, it's going to be right around 3 to 4 days. So I need to go ahead and get that started. All right everyone, love one another, be kind. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, so y'all know we usually do a little bit of a bonus, and today we have the sandhill cranes out, so that is your bonus for today. We have so many birds too that are out. I wish I could try to capture them, but that's probably not gonna happen because usually when I'm out they start going up in the trees and I'm not able to actually get a really nice glimpse of them. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful day out. So there's all the red hibiscus. And I was just on the phone with my mom real quick, and she was showing me her plants. And I'm telling you, this year, y'all, we are just loaded in aphids. My mom is having a major aphid problem. Most of her plants are just inundated with those aphids. So this may be a really bad year for aphids. So just keep that in mind as you are growing through the summer. So not surprising, but I will say this year it's been really tough so far. They're just everywhere. So, all right, everyone. Again, we're going to head out on the water. So love one another, be kind. I'll see you guys in my next video.